world, mama. Living like roll with the 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 world, mama.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn the other cheek?
Are you looking for a property to buy within one of the most prestigious neighborhood in Lagos State? I mean a piece of property that is way beyond real estate itself, but it is a lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bloom Towers. Bloom Towers is standing magnificently at 65 meters and 59 meters respectively. This beautiful twin towers is a combination of residential and commercial high-rise development with a collection of apartments, maisonette, and of course penthouses. Now let's talk about the location where we have this property. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, it is located within one of the most prestigious neighborhood in Lagos State, and that is no other than Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. The construction of this project had commenced slightly over a year ago, and of course, intense piling has been completed. Yes, I'm delighted to tell you that the level of work that has been put into this particular project is the one that will last the test of time, meaning quality is assured in the delivery of this project. Now that the piling has been completed, what is the next level of this project? For quality assurance on this project, the developer had partnered with one of the best hands when it comes to construction in the entire Nigeria. And of course, it is no other than LLN Construction Limited. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to tell you that some couple of weeks ago, they moved to Seoul. Come, let's go see them as we speak. It is super exciting to see them live on site. So now it's no longer a thing that is said. It is now coming to reality. So right now what they are doing is setting up and then getting ready in a couple of weeks to start construction fully. I am excited about this, and I really cannot wait for the very first block to start being laid, and then we move not from the ground floor only, all the way to the end of this project. Now let me tell you about these twin buildings. Yes, we have one on 19 floors and the other one on 21 floors. Now each of these twin buildings comprises of maisonette, apartment, and a penthouse. Now again, speaking about the location where we have this property, it is strategically located in a very lovely way. Now, when I say strategically located, actually strategically located. Ladies and gentlemen, Bloom Towers is facing the ongoing Lagos-Calabar Highway Coastal Road. And then the other side of it is the beautiful ocean view, which you can enjoy just by sitting pretty by your balcony or your terrace, depending on which floor you're buying into. Now, remember, I told you guys that this project is comprising of residential and commercial areas, right? It means that on the ground floor, all you have is office spaces up for sale, minimum 20 meters. Yes, you heard that right. So this is truly a place where you can live, you can work, and also play. The amenities that will be available in this estate are maximum security, 24 hours power supply, children's play area, swimming pool at podium level, state-of-the-art gym. We have a table tennis court and badminton. There's also, of course, a functional elevator. There's going to be a clubhouse. Also, there's going to be a gas to home for the kitchen. There's going to be a central cooling system for, of course, other general areas to enjoy maximum cooling. Of course, there's a basement parking. Yes, And of course, a concierge, you can have also the lounge lobby, you can have CCTV, high-tech based CCTV all around the buildings. And of course, a fully furnished kitchen. So ladies and gentlemen, you might be wondering what are the type of houses that are available in this particular estate. All of the house types are still available, ranging from the one-bedroom apartment to the one-bedroom maisonette, two-bedroom maisonette, two-bedroom apartment, two-bedroom apartment with a BQ. Yes, there are two types of two-bedroom apartment that is available. The one without a BQ and the one with a BQ. Then we have the three-bedroom maisonette and then the three-bedroom apartment with a BQ. Now the last, of course, is the four-bedroom penthouse. Remember, I told you guys that there are office spaces for sale which are on the ground floor, and you can buy minimum 20 square feet in it. Of course, you can own above that, and you can of course be enjoying rental income right here. So when it comes to the commercial hub part of this business, trust me, you would love it, because people would love to rent their office spaces here. And for these office spaces, they have ample on-site parking space. Yes, they are also going to enjoy 24 hours power supply. They are going to enjoy 24 hours security. And of course, the picture square office spaces. So yes, this again, like I said earlier, is a live, work, and play environment. Now, all you need to start your journey of owning any of this house type we've mentioned is just 30% of the value of each of these houses. And of course, you can still spread your payment across 24 months. That is 2 years. The expected time of completion of this project is still between 2028 and maximum 2029. Now, with Land Construction moving on site and commencing work very soon, in the matter of weeks, I think maximum by June, they should start construction. Trust me, with these guys, they are very known to be very good at what they do. But the interesting part of them is that they are also very fast when it comes to their construction. Now, the hardest part of this project is the piling, which has now been completed. It took over 9 months to do the piling for these twin towers. So like I said, now that they have passed the other stage, which looks like the longest stage, you know, when you keep coming here, you're wondering, what are they doing? And they just keep doing, and they just keep sinking the stuff, and you're wondering, what's happening? It looks like nothing is happening here. But trust me, that's the most important part of a construction project, especially a magnificent one like this one. So yes, 2 years payment plan is still available, 30% initial deposit, and voila, you can spread your payment across that 2 years. You already can see the environment, right? You already can see that even with the construction of the ongoing Lagos-Calabar highway project, you are going to be getting more value for your money when you invest here. All you need to do right now is to what? Is to decide which of the one works for you. One apartment, the maisonette, or the penthouse, or the commercial office space. When you make your decision, or before you make that decision, you should contact me. Let's make the decision together, and voila, you start the journey to what? To owning a piece of masterpiece right here in the heart of Victoria Island. The prices have been currently displayed on the screen has been converted to Naira. Now, when you call me, please note that we would have to redo the conversion, because I did that conversion personally into the current rate of the dollar as at the time we're making this video. So please note that when you call and I say, sorry, that price, we have to check it by today's rate. This is because we are avoiding placing these prices in dollars. Okay, so yes, originally it's in dollars, but we converted it to Naira. So just know that when you call me, there will be a little bit discrepancies in the prices, and that is depending on what rate the dollar is. When you call me, the dollar rate is still the same thing, then you have no problem whatsoever. So what are you waiting for? Call me, let me help you become a proud landlord or a landlady of either the residential or the commercial spaces. trust me, when it comes to buying into an off-land project of this magnitude, you can be rest assured that this is one of the few that will be delivered and you will have no regret whatsoever. Now, when I said no regret whatsoever, I mean in terms of quality and good finishing. My name, of course, ladies and gentlemen, remains Goodness Usman. I remain the queen of landlord makers, aka Latana. So I'm waiting for your call. And hey, if you have any other further question, all you need to do is what? Is to call me right away. And you want to speak with the MD who owns this project? Of course, we can arrange that as well, just so in case you don't have full information and you want to get everything directly from him. So I'll be waiting for your call, like I mentioned earlier. Please ensure that wherever you're watching me from, that you remain safe and awesome, just the way you are. So I say to you, what?